Here we go again on the road, a typical life of a realtor who doesn't mind driving in the fall weather because the timing is beautiful. Trees look pretty when they are changing colors. Weather is beautiful. We're going to Hamilton and we're going to McMaster University. Here we are. This is a typical life of a student, first year student
This is the
in
life
university.
at Mac.
They're on the run to get things done before they're running to their classes. Campus is beautiful.
That's Labyrinth.
I find
Labyrinth.
that a kid is busy from day to evening, going to the lecture halls, picking up food, and then going to their dorm to study. Here we are, going back on the road, getting out of the campus. Like I said, it was overcasted that day, so it was a bit cloudy, but it's still beautiful. The fall, like I said, is always beautiful weather to drive around. Now we're heading to Guelph. Guelph is a small town, but there is a new construction going on with one of the projects that we were involved in. And that project is about to complete. So curious to see what's going to happen. How much is it done? Haven't seen it since we sold that project to a few clients. So they're all curious to know if it's going to be, if the construction is going to be on time. So we are on our way to Guelph. Here we are, West Peak Condos, right on the corner of Paisley and Elmira, close to Costco store and Zehrs, and there's the plaza's very close. Here the crane is working on building 1, and there's going to be 4 buildings in that area. There's no underground parking, it's at the surface, and here we are at building 1, and it looks like the estimated completion time is in July 2023, and here the workers are working along and they are getting ready to finish the project on time. So the builder saying the completion is, occupancy will start July 2023. And here's from the back side of it. Look at the clouds. So the structure is done. Now it's just getting things ready. Now we are in Mississauga. This is a building that's 4 years old, 4 years new, I should say, but it's well kept, beautiful lobby. Fast elevators. Well, of course it's a pumpkin time because it's Halloween coming up, also Diwali coming up. So this building is 4 years new and it's about 50-50 for occupancy and tenancy rate. But looks beautiful to me. This is a party room in the same building, and there's a conference room. So with the conference room being nice and roomy, here we come to the actual sitting area. And from sitting, we go to the cafeteria rooms. Here's the sitting tables. You can add more chairs because they're quite roomy. And here's the bar. So everything is thought through. There's a kitchen. And now we're gonna head to another quiet place in the same building. The amenities are beautiful.
Quiet room.
This is the library.
Beautiful.
So a quiet, focused room to sit and enjoy your book when you don't want to be upstairs in your in your actual suite.
And other amenities are.
So now we're going on the road again, and this is Mississauga downtown, you can say, city center area. And these are the M5 buildings. Oh, now we're going back to another building, which is a high rise as well. And this showing was being done for a client of mine who's coming from China, and she's ready to settle. So we're selecting a couple of apartments for her to choose from, and this she really loved for the view. It was on the 32nd floor, and of course the view is sunset. It's a southwest facing, so the sunset and the lake view is beautiful from up above. And it was a nice 2-bedroom, 2-washroom suite. Fairly new appliances. The only thing was that the agent didn't tell us, but it was sold conditional. So my client was quite disappointed, but that's our day-to-day life. What can you do? We found out later that this was already sold conditional. So then we had to go back to another building right after that to see what that building has a potential of. I mean, typical life of a realtor. Now we are in Barrie. This was another day where it was a showing to another buyer, and I was the buyer agent.
Yes.
And they had been selecting houses from quite some time. We looked at some new properties, and this was existing, a resale. Beautifully kept building, the house, but sometimes what happens is with other people's antique furniture and landscaping, sometimes it's hard to judge what you're gonna like and what your client is not gonna like.